Want to roll dice with your favorite bad GM? Check out starplaying.games and search for Bad GM Dan. You can join me for some Warhammer Fantasy roleplay, possibly some Pathfinder 2nd Edition, Starfinder 2nd Edition, maybe even some Marvel Multiverse RPG. You know, just like any RPG, the limit is only your imagination. Check out startplaying.games to book me however you want, or join a game that I'm already running. I hope to see you there, and we'll roll some dice together.
The Professional Casual Network has gear. If you're looking to get some sweet merch from Beards, Ears, and Skulls, Grim Podcast, A Perilous Adventure, Arachne, and Infinity Podcast, or a whole lot more, you can check out streamlabs.com/professionalcasualnetwork1/merch. Also, don't go to Built Bar anymore. They're not a sponsor, and they're dead to us, so head over to monumenthobbies.com and use code Professional Casual at checkout for 5% off every single order you possibly, order for like paints and board games and stuff. Right? Thanks.
This is Webbie from the Grim Podcast of Perilous Adventure. The podcast you're about to listen to is part of the Professional Casual Network. For more podcasts like this, go to professionalcasual.com.
Just saying what we're all thinking. Who cares about numbers?
My favorite part of episodes that end in 69 is Ben's just flippancy towards it.
Oh, I didn't even connect.
I fucking hate it.
I didn't connect.
There's gotta go. There's gotta fucking go.
He was just complaining about it. He was like, yeah, nobody cares about numbers.
I didn't connect it. Okay.
It was on Lost Omens 69 and Gapapa 169. Mm-hmm. So I guess it's only happened twice. But still,
you're gonna really love this, Dan.
2 times to remember.
I said that stuff about not caring about numbers without any recognition about the 69 thing.
You also didn't realize it?
No.
I thought that's why you were saying it.
That makes me feel so much better.
I was just making conversation.
Did you make the connection?
What?
There wasn't
that
one.
Ben hating the numbers?
That Ben hates that number.
Yeah, I knew.
And people's reaction to it.
Yes. He literally said it on Lost Omens because I listened to Ben.
That's not what I was
feel, Dan?
I listened, I just don't remember. We went over this.
Uh-huh.
I bought the right dog food. I just didn't remember that I bought the right size dog food.
Imagine getting in trouble for something you didn't do because you forgot that you did the thing you were supposed to do.
We have a unique relationship.
Yeah.
I heard recently an interview and had Bill Maher on it, and he was talking about how no one actually 69s, and I'm like, skill issue?
Yeah, skill diff.
Get good, maybe.
Get good.
Lame. What are you
just
throwing
tired.
stuff on the floor?
I dropped a die, but I heard no die drop sound.
No splash.
Did it land on Georgia because she's still sniffing your balls?
No, I kept her upstairs because I
It's
don't
not
want
in my balls either.
sniffing.
Where the fuck did it go?
Not in my balls.
Is it? Are you sitting on it now in your chair?
In my balls?
In my balls?
Oh my God. Thank you so much for going to patreon.com/professionalcasual. Clearly you like this kind of nonsense.
Clearly.
Going over there. Thank you so much for helping us to get this new editing computer that is awesome. I'm going to mention it for at least a couple episodes because it's so great.
And it'll also allow you to stream video games.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm actually very excited for that.
Right in time for summer.
Yeah.
I also want to say thank you because that means that Dan doesn't have to take my computer anymore to edit.
That's true. And I got it all set up today. I got Premiere on there and Audition and all that stuff. It's fantastic.
It's just like the old editing computer, but this time when it boots up, it says, Dan, you're very handsome.
It's so nice. What is it? A tough computer is like the brand or whatever, but it's also just kind. Tim,
tough and kind.
Are you okay?
It's gone, dude.
Are you sure it didn't just land on the mat stuff?
That's what I checked. Oh, wow. It's way over there. It's right in front of Danny's blanket.
Oh, yeah, I see it. Ha-cha! Did that work at all?
There it is. No.
Oh, I missed it.
It's like directly. I got it.
Felix and I were playing this game I got him for Christmas. I kickstarted this game called Jurassic Feud, which is Catapult Feud, but instead of catapults.
Birthday, not Christmas.
Did I say Christmas?
Yes.
Come on.
Oatmeal.
God. Oatmeal. Or did I mean yogurt? And we were instead of catapults, you got dinosaurs that like are the catapults. And we were playing it at Beard Dragon today a little bit for the first time. And it was pretty fun until we had to find all the little... Tim should never play this game with us because the boulders are just a little bit squishy.
I will eat it.
It looks like a big piece of black licorice.
Yeah.
Maybe I won't.
It's pretty fun though because you set up your castle with the little plastic blocks and you put little caveman guys on it because dinosaur themed. Even though caveman weren't around, it's fine. And then you blast the boulders back and forth and try to knock all the cavemans down. And we had a good time with it.
Yeah, he and I played a quick round of it as well. And Georgia got in on it.
Oh, I bet.
And
Is
she was
chasing him?
chasing after those things.
Oh God! Good thing it came. I got the stretch goals included like a bag of extra boulders and rubber bands.
There's a game I saw on TikTok Shop that I really want to pick up that I think we should play, or maybe at conventions or something.
Is it called Plunder?
No.
I see ads for that.
Is it called
all the time.
WFRP?
No, I haven't heard of that one. It's an analog on Go Fish, but it's called Go Fuck Yourself.
Yeah.
And instead of numbers on the cards, they're things like you say you're playing it and you'd be like, hey Dan, do you have a grandparent you wish were dead?
No, I don't have any grandparents.
Yeah,
anymore.
go fuck yourself.
That does sound kind of awesome.
Does. Another one of them is like, hey Dan, do you have any crypto, you big stupid nerd? Like,
and that's like the name of the card,
correct.
all that.
Yeah.
That's kind of awesome.
Yeah, but it's not worth anything.
Correct.
There's a lot of zeros after that decimal, unfortunately.
Yeah, there are.
Oh, man. So I was trying to say thank you to patrons. Going over to patreon.com/professionalcasual to support this nonsense. And, of course, extra big thank you to Xpaxis and Rob, and Iron Maze and Tau, and Dagna, and Bicon, and Briar Mage, and Cider Drinker, as well as Kilted Sparky, and Kuaku, and RandomGuy, Cliff Jumper, and Velasenda, Speaks with Win, Pagan Prince, David, Handsome Andy, and Brooks, as well as Chris Dillard, and KordixVR. Thank you, everybody. Try to say it a little bit different that time.
I like that.
Gave it personality.
Gotta mix it up.
I feel like I know Quilted Sparky in a way that I usually don't.
Mm-hmm.
I like how Taylor does it on Beards, Ears, and Skulls, because when he says Kuaku, I think I've mentioned it here a few times before, but I can't do it the way he does. It like hurts my throat, and I don't know.
Does he say it like Yoshi?
He's like quack, quack. I can't do it,
God.
but he does this like weird intake thing with it. Quack, quack. I can't. You have to listen to Beards, Ears, and Skulls to hear how he does it. It's kind of awesome. But let's get back to Middenheim, which is the city that we're in the middle of Middenland, near the Middle Mountains, to help you remember that it's called Middenheim.
Stop yelling.
Middenheim. Because once you guys say it wrong a whole bunch of times, and eventually I say it wrong, and then you're like, ha ha, and I feel dumb.
You shouldn't feel dumb for it.
Oh, there's I need to tell you about today. I was picking up Lily from Little League,
Mm-hmm.
and I saw our mutual friend Justine waiting in the car.
Having good ideas, probably.
So I rolled the window down. So then she rolled the window down. So then I immediately rolled the window back up, and she started laughing. And she was like, I knew you were going to do it. She's like, I was trying to figure out how I could turn it back on you, even though you did it. Like, you can't.
Yeah.
And she was like, I was like, Tim will be very happy to know that we're doing
that. Makes me so
when we're
happy.
Like, just sitting next to each other in the parking lot. We weren't moving or anything.
Yeah.
I did it the other day to our receptionist at work with a bunch of members in the car. And we were like on our way to one of the centers was having like a 3-year anniversary thing. And we were on the way and I was like, hey guys, watch this. And I pulled up to her and I rolled it down. I was like, hey. And she like rolled it down and I raised the window and drove off. And as she was getting out of the car, we could hear this audible like Charlie Brown, like, oh,
He got me again.
and we laughed for like half an hour.
It's one of those like completely harmless pranks. It's just funny, and it's not malicious in any way. It doesn't harm anyone or anything. It's just funny every time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll my window down so you do too. Bye.
In my opinion, the more harmless and more complex the prank, the better it is.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like a prank that you set up for a month and it causes a moment of confusion is like the pinnacle.
I love my favorite when Tim tries to do a prank on me and I just don't notice for 3 months and then we both forget about it.
That's happened a bunch of times.
It's happened so many times. Usually with my Iceman glass, you hide it and I just don't realize it and I find it months later and you're like, oh yeah, I did put that there.
There was one I completely forget the context for, which is going to make a great story. But I did something and I remember we were both down here wondering why something was amiss. It was like a piece of paper, a post-it note or a setting on something, and like we both was like, oh, that's weird, like why did that happen? And I remembered like a week later I was like, oh, I messed that up on purpose for this bit, and then Dan and I both encountered it and I forgot about it.
I'm pretty sure it was in Streamlabs or OBS where the thing was titled "Fuck You, Taylor." And I was like, why does it say that? And you're like, I don't know.
He was trying to get me to download a program to like paint something or something like that. And I was like, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to do it in MS Paint. And I called the thing "Fuck You, Taylor." And he was like, did you really need to do that? And I was like, it's MS Paint, Taylor. Fuck you.
Is that one of the cards in the game?
Probably.
It's MS Paint, Taylor. Do you have any MS Paint, Taylor?
Alrighty, so we ended last time. You made some perception tests, right? To search the library.
The library.
You don't notice anything else.
But I got 6 success levels. It was astounding.
You find a dust bunny that a cleaner missed under the shelf.
Oh, nice. I'll put that in my pocket.
Oh, God, of course you do.
So,
what?
Have you told your husband about this, or?
Why would I?
Oh. Never mind.
He was just trying to figure out if you were single.
Yeah.
No, I'm probably 30 years older than you anyway.
What does that have to do with anything?
Everything.
Name 4.
Are we done here?
Yes.
Very good.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Good day.
Good ice. Okay.
Good ice?
No, I was going to say I said good day, but I didn't yet. You did.
I thought you were going to say good eyes. Like, you have nice eyes.
You have a very sweet smile. Then I run out.
Yeah, that was a way better interaction than the last guy. We should shoot for that more often.
I don't know. He penetrated me.
I don't need that in my brain.
Oh, no, he was actually very close. Probably dangerous.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right. Well, I don't think we have enough to put together a theory of the case so far. We got mountains, we got ballistics.
No, the frustrating part is this is just all rat shit. You know what I mean? We already know they're into all of this. It all makes sense. It does not giving us anything new. I hate it.
I mean, I know that they're into Morslab, but why do they need to calculate the movement of it? That's not a Ratman thing.
Well, we know, when it gets closer, then things get freaky.
And that's when they do their weird stuff.
Right. What if they're counting on it getting closer? And the ballistics, what if they want to, have ballistics on the mountains, and then Morslab gets closer, and then they can get freaky with their cannons pointing at the city.
Or they shoot the moon, and then they get a whole bunch of warp stone.
Oh, yeah. They could just shoot the moon.
Yeah.
Oh,
like
we
they're
should
playing
definitely
hearts
help
or
them
something.
shoot the moon.
Yeah. And maybe they want to, take that, the book about the guy who was held captive in underneath Nuln, and they're taking that as like a how-to guide.
Or like where they messed up in the past and how they escaped or something. To shore up their weaknesses.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, okay, we do know that it's about Skaven, but we don't know the specifics.
Yes.
How are they planning to use this information to attack the city? When will it happen? What do they need in order to make it happen? I think that we need to continue investigating these other 2 or 3 missing items.
Yes.
For instance, I don't know how the College of Music could fit in. Maybe there's some sort of ritual that has to be done in an iambic pentameter. I'm just spitballing here.
Yeah.
Actually, maybe
that would be nearby as well.
Maybe it's a lot more straightforward than that, and maybe they're just taking away any potential information that's already in the city about them and how they operate and how they exist. Because obviously they've been caught close to being found out a couple times, and they're just trying to remove any trace of it.
But these are all rare books. These are not, I guess they would have to be rare. And they were trying to remove information from Dr. Eunice Hash's Beastman extravaganza.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe it is just kind of a pruning operation for the information available to the city. Even so, I gotta admit that I'm interested how song and dance could factor in here.
Yeah,
When we
that's
go to the
yeah. No, I'm a fan of it as a whole.
Okay.
Song and dance.
Are you kind of a two-step man? Do you do a jig, little soft shoe?
Like a cowboy boogie.
Cowboy boogie's not bad.
Yeah.
I'm a Macarena head from way back.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I guess it's very rigid
I added
movements.
the
and a dentist
hands
could
on
do
the
it.
hips part where you cross yourself.
Mhm.
People thought it was religious, and it was.
Yeah, that was.
No, honestly, I've been trying to get back to the Red Moon forever, and then I just get distracted and told no. So if I can't go to a cabaret, we might as well go to the,
This sounds like an excellent
Music
opportunity
store.
for a bottle episode wherein we all get funky.
Yeah.
Funky.
Louder.
Mina, you can join in, or you can decide to be a bouncer.
Okay,
A bouncer is also a type of dance.
true. And I could bounce, but sway my hips
Yeah.
a little bit, or bob my head.
I didn't know you had hips.
It's just the one.
Yeah. The other one's a little crushed.
When I look any part below shoulder, all I get is gigantic legs, very defined thigh muscles.
Yeah, they protrude more than my hips do. That is true.
They're very prominent. You got a leg forward approach.
Yes. If there were a thing as anti-childbearing hips, that's what I have.
Very narrow.
No. Never mind.
I mean, I think that she probably does have child-crushing hips, assuming those children are witches.
Yes.
Oh, that's right.
I will crush the witch children with my hips.
Yikes.
I would give them a chance to see if they grow up to be real witches or if it's just a phase,
Yeah.
Cowardice.
Procrastination, maybe, not cowardice.
No breathing.
Is it fair to assume we're having this conversation while in the carriage going
Yes.
to the College of Music?
Yeah.
Okay. You've all been here before. I know at least Lucky definitely has during the festival. Mina may have come by here as well to hear the Elven Choir. I can't remember if Webbie did or not. You also came here on your date,
Correct.
I'm pretty sure.
Yep.
When Verlaine forgot.
Yep.
Because he's a big dummy.
Because he's a big old dumb
He's
person.
over 100 years old. A lot of those memories get stuffed in his brain and some fall out sometimes.
That is how it happens.
Yes, exactly. So as you enter here, it says it's full of life as carpenters build sets, performers rehearse, and a man in the orchestra pit screams at a musician for getting a note wrong.
Wow, he's going to get whiplash.
But they're clearly
One hopes.
in the later stages of preparing a musical.
Oh,
Huh.
exciting.
We should probably quit this job for the Schuster and just join the play.
That would be fun.
Well, I'm not going to get a lot of warpstone by dancing.
You don't know. You might get it as tips.
Well, we can add that as a question for this. Let's see, music director Amadeus Tonkurtz. Do we have an Amadeus?
Amadeus.
Can an Amadeus rock me?
The guy yelling at the musician turns and he's like, "What do you want?
Oh, I don't know.
Who are you?"
Oh, we're here with the watch. You had some stuff stolen. We're here investigating it.
You interrupt my rehearsal for this?
Did the thing that got stolen from you not, warrant?
Let's be honest,
interruption?
sir. It's the bassoon player in the third row who interrupted the rehearsal. Am I right? Up top.
He's besides that, I'm ruined by this. It was the only copy of an 18th century Italian comic opera by Giuseppe de Barata Verde. The Moon, the Cheese, and the Rat. About a rat that tries to eat Morsleb. Brilliant work! He was quite mad, claiming his work was prophecy, but the opera is a delight.
Wait,
To my horror, yesterday morning it was stolen from a locked desk drawer in my office. I have the only key.
could you extrapolate, wax poetically a little bit on that prophecy thing?
The performance has already been advertised. Tickets are sold. It's all ruined.
It's like I was ignored, but
He
the
just kind of
prophecy
stomps
part-
away.
So,
I mean, I think this is going to require your skill set.
He's real mad. His face is all red.
Thigh first approach over there.
Dunk, dunk, dunk. That's me leading with my thighs.
really think with your thighs.
That's how real leaders do it.
Excuse me, Amadeus.
What?
May we see your office, please?
Right now?
Well, we are investigating this theft. Yes.
Oh, fine, let's go. And he walks you to his office.
I love how aggressively reasonable he is.
She made a
Yeah,
good point.
Yeah.
He's agreed to everything we've done so far.
That he gets there and he basically kicks his door open and he was like, "There, at my desk." And you see the
Sleep
room.
with my wife? Fine, I suppose.
So, I never thought of it that way. But the room is just a mess. There's papers everywhere. There's instruments and like music stands with just stuff piled all over it. And he's like, "It wasn't here. It's gone now."
Is this the state that your office is normally in?
Yes.
And who else knows that you kept your copy of the opera in your desk drawer?
Well, I feel like it's obvious, but why would anybody steal it? It's no good to most anybody else.
That is fair.
I don't suppose you could give us some of the broad points of the dramatic work?
Listen, it's about a rat that tries to eat more
It
slab.
was a comic work. He already
Yes.
said that.
It's hilarious.
Yeah.
People have died laughing.
How far does the rat get?
Sorry?
Does he get halfway? How far does the rat get?
Well,
through
it's not the
room?
point.
Halfway?
You're not. You need to pay attention to the social emotional aspects of the play, not the literal parts of it. It's all metaphorical.
Yeah, come on.
Oh, right. So, and the metaphor, I assume, is for a rat that eats too much. I'm trying to lead him into explaining more than he wants to.
And he's like, just take a look around. Whatever you watch people do, I have work to do.
Can you tell us more about the playwright?
Sorry?
The person that wrote it?
Oh, Giuseppe de Barata Verde?
Yes.
Yes.
Giuseppe.
I did say will you and not can you. So
Oh, shoot.
thankfully you've said yes.
No, I can, but I have work to do.
Well,
I'm just going to go out on a limb here. I am a doctor. Do you need me to prescribe you anything, sir?
Of course not. Once this comes back into my possession, all of it will be fine.
oh, just imagine how much quicker it'll go with a little bit more information.
Yes, here you are in my office to look as you asked.
So what did he mean the guy who wrote it said it was a prophecy? Tell me more about that.
But it's poppycock. Like I said, it's a satire. It's all a joke.
Right, but people are stupid, and so are thieves, and the stupid thieves that stole it might have thought it was a prophecy.
Well, he was back in the
Knowing more
18th
about
century.
that-
He said this is going to happen. The rats are going to eat the moon someday. But again, it's metaphorical.
For?
It's satire
Yeah, well, no, I get that.
for how the depredations of man will destroy us from within.
Like an enemy from within.
Yeah, but not like right there within, like on the throne, like maybe behind you.
Yeah, that's where the real power is.
I'm glad that you caught on
Right.
me using that particular word.
Can I also please note that the composer's last name was Barata Verde?
What's a Barata Verde with you? Look at what
Green
you
cheese.
infected me.
I say for those that might not quite get it,
Barata is a type of cheese and Verde means green.
I thought verde was a salsa.
It's green salsa.
Oh no.
isn't verde just green in Spanish?
Yeah.
Or in this case, it's kind of Italian.
In Italian, it's 20. You order a verde latte because it's 20 ounces.
Oh.
No. Deep no.
What is that? This is 40. Paul Rudd's character freaks out about calling it that. And,
Just wants a lot.
You're on the right track. Yeah, with role models.
oh, is that
I'd
what
like
it
to
is?
also comment that this guy's face started red, went through purple, and is now orange.
Oddly enough,
He's-
that seems guilty because he's skipping green, what seems like on purpose out of an admission of guilt.
Would anybody like to make a perception
Of
test?
course
in the
I
office?
would.
It's challenging, by
I
the
mean,
way.
are we capable
3.
of seeing or hearing anything that isn't him and his anger?
1.
You can try to ignore him the best you can and look around. Because you know to focus your search on his desk.
2 success levels.
And you all notice that there are little scratch marks around the lock on the desk.
Oh.
Like tiny scratch marks, like it was a bunch of little rats, or like it was a big rat?
Larger scratches, not like little rat claws.
Is there a skill I could use to determine whether or not these were claws or some sort of sharpened tool?
Do you have pick lock?
No, but I can tell if things are scratches made from claws with lore anatomy and tools with trade engineering.
That's a great argument.
Ooh, I like that.
What's test on the average of those two? Challenging.
Sounds good. They're both the same.
Oh, perfect.
You said average?
No, it's a challenging.
No, you said the average of the two of them.
I failed. 1 negative success level.
This looks like it has to have been a Lustrian myrrh.
Shut up. What does that even mean?
It's like a legendary creature called a Lustrian myrrh.
It could have been
M-U-R.
anything. My eyes are playing tricks.
What? What does it do?
It's like saying it's a snipe. Like going on a snipe hunt.
But those are real.
From a gutter.
Exactly. So are Lustrian myrrhs.
Oh, okay.
It's so easy sometimes
What?
to just explain things to you.
Yeah,
You just get it.
very receptive. Not perceptive, just regular receptive. Well, okay. So,
But you feel like that's about all you can get from this mess of office.
Oh, before we leave, can I ask him what some pet peeves of his are?
Ooh.
He at this point he's back in the auditorium and he's ignoring you guys as best he can.
Damn. I was really hoping for a good salty 5 minutes of hearing of hearing the weather, not the news.
What?
I would, that means he spits when he talks.
I did spit a little bit when I was yelling at him.
As a professional, I love watching people be yelling.
Is there like a bookwormy person like around that's like, you know, one of the people that's like an assistant or like an understudy
Like
or something?
a reasonable foil to all
Or a
these weirdos.
Script director potentially that might know more about the prophecy and stuff that would be not also in the direct line of sight of the gentleman himself, so it wouldn't be noticed anyone yell at us no more.
Actually, I was gonna have you give me a perception test, but I think intuition makes more sense here to locate somebody matching that description.
13.
Wow.
That's 5 success levels.
All right, you kind of look. You pick somebody out that seems a little less excitable than this guy, Amadeus, and you find his assistant director. She just goes by Madam Cho.
Okay.
Are
And
you lucky?
You gosh dang right it is. What is Madam Cho from? I'm thinking World of Warcraft, but I think that's wrong.
No, because the first thing that popped in my head was Cho, because I just said Amadeus.
Oh, gotcha. All right. What's fucking Madam Cho from? She is from World of Warcraft. She's the black market director.
Okay. I didn't know that.
But yeah, so I'm going to approach this obviously single woman and strike up a conversation.
She stands. One reason she caught your attention because she stands out being clearly of Cathayan ancestry.
She has like tentacles on her face?
Not
Is she
Cthulhian.
dragging
Oh.
from a long cigarette?
What?
I don't know what
Cathayan.
Cathayan
She,
is.
An
it's-
ogre?
Huh?
Aren't ogres from Cathay?
Some.
She's
but
eating
no,
a Danish?
Cathay is like the Warhammer equivalent of China.
Oh.
Oh, she's wearing clogs.
What?
Oh my goodness.
I can't even keep up tonight.
So yeah, I'll roll right up there. She definitely finds me attractive, and I'm gonna hit her with the charm. Boom, 87. Fuck.
You can't even flip it. Is that what attractive does? I always forget. You flip the two numbers?
It's. I think I can use the one. No, on a successful test, I can use the.
Oh, the ones as
Yeah.
your success levels? Okay. Oh, it's damaging for charm.
Mhm.
All right. She's just like, can I help you?
Yeah, I was just curious. If you knew a little bit more about this play that got.
Are you the ones that just riled up Amadeus?
Isn't he always?
It's going to take me all afternoon to calm him down.
He seems like he's kind of permanently riled.
No, just since the play went missing. Like, he's got a temper, yeah, but
Well, I mean, we're trying to relieve this situation, so maybe that can help his aggression a little bit.
yeah, so if you could find this, it'd be fantastic.
Do you know a little?
I had to report this to the watch because he was losing his mind.
I can imagine. I'm sorry that you have to interact with that. But
I don't mind.
that's nice, actually. That's a very good supportive person to have. So can you tell me a little bit more? He mentioned that the play was by Dr.
Giuseppe.
Bree Cheese Green said
Burrata Verde.
yes, we're saying the same thing. It's like we're already a couple. Rose talked about this like a prophecy. Is there a little bit more to that?
It's just superstition nonsense. It's something that the writer tried to make a thing to make the play more popular, saying it was, prophetical. That's not the word I'm looking for.
Prophetic.
Thinking that would drum up more interest in the play. It's widely known to be part of his madness.
Madness.
I don't suppose
aspects of that?
I don't suppose there were any specifics to this prophecy that, like, when it happens, when the moon is full, when the sea meets the sky, something like that, poetical and stupid.
And to put it into context, there's been a rash of other robberies that all seem pretty closely related, and we think that the culprit may have believed in this. So any more information kind of about whether true or false this prophecy would kind of help us narrow down our suspects.
There's not much. No, the play itself is very vague about these things. Amadeus thinks it's brilliant. I think it's just...
Seems kind of juvenile.
It's a lot of physical humor.
Yeah.
A lot of jokes about food and cheese and cutting the cheese and such.
Right.
He sees it as this high-level artwork, and it's just not. But he's very passionate about it. And at times it is very funny, and the crowds do love it. So, but in terms of specifics, there's not much. Again, it was just... Burrata Verde was known for craziness. There were stories of him having green teeth. It's all part of the ridiculousness around the play itself.
Were there other aspects or examples of his madness?
Not much, no.
Or he's just kind of a character.
A lot has been lost over the last few hundred years since it was written. Mostly just his eccentricities of these kinds of things and the silliness he would put in his plays have kind of overshadowed what may have been actual clinical madness. Who knows?
Now, we did notice that there was a lot of scratch marks around the desk on where that play was kept.
Scratch marks?
Yeah. Like actually rather large, not like tiny mouse scratch marks, but like significantly larger. Is that, I assume that area is kept locked. Is there any type of security or people that were allowed in and out of there that may have had access to that particular room?
No, Amadeus is the only one with a key, so I would assume that it was picked,
and
the lock.
Any vermin problems?
No more than usual.
Okay.
There's always some vermin problems.
Yeah. I don't know.
But I know some people just think that because we're doing the moon, the cheese, and the rat, that they've claimed there's been more rats than usual, but nothing I've noticed out of the ordinary.
All right. Well, I really appreciate your time.
Yes.
It's starting to sound like maybe that guy that appeared out of nowhere and the one that switched the body is very possibly the same person who went around pilfering all these valuables.
There's bodies now?
Well, so we were actually, thank you, Dr. Rousseau, for bringing that up. There was a man identified in one of the other thefts as stealing some works of historical books and things like that, some rare books. Tall, I can't remember if they said tall or not, but blonde, and the rest of the description that we were described earlier. Does that ring any bells? Have you seen anyone like that around, or maybe someone that works about here?
We have dozens of people in and out all the time. We've had to recast a few parts a number of times. There are people in here that I've never seen before on a daily basis, so it's not something I'd be able to pick out. I'm sorry.
And anything else that's disappeared or is...
Not that we've noticed. And nothing as important as the opera itself.
Right. All right. Well, thank you. Unless you guys have anything you want to ask.
No.
You two got, you Lucky and Mina, you guys got jumped by some knife man, right?
Yes, that is correct.
Was he blonde and otherwise described?
He is definitely otherwise described.
So it wasn't the same guy.
Oh, gosh, no.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what
So
I
some
got.
weird teleporting wizard guy is still at large, and he's stealing all these Moriarty devices.
Yeah. Yeah, guy's a strong word for it. But,
I'm glad I could be of assistance. Anything to hopefully get this back in our hands sooner.
Yeah.
Obviously, I hope you find it.
yeah, maybe actually probably the best course of action would be to meet later for dinner. To just kind of go over some of the findings.
We have dress rehearsal tonight. I'm sorry, cannot.
Oh, gotcha. Tomorrow it is.
Do
huh?
you
But I will-
want- do you
will-
want me to give you some sedatives for the good director there?
Oh no, he'll
And
calm
knock him out
down.
for a couple hours or maybe a week or two.
He'll be all right. It's okay. He goes through this
He
occasionally.
could be all right faster
I will pray to Renault
and more
to
permanently.
soothe his mind.
Hell yeah. I love you.
All right, that went pretty well and normal. Well, we definitely... It's definitely pointing to the same wizard who did the body switcheroo to Dr. Eunice's exhibit, is going around pilfering all these Skaven-related articles.
Well,
I can't imagine we're going to get more information by finding these other ones.
but what if we do?
There's a possibility. Here's a question. Maybe we go enlist the help of one Fimber Iron Arm and his coterie and make a whole sewer jack evening of it and go down to where that cultist fled to and just try to flush the place out. We could be more proactive.
Actually, yeah.
I mean, there's got to be answers down there somewhere related to these thefts, or at the very least, more points of contact for the Skaven menace writ large. I mean, we know there's Skaven down there.
Oh, that's true. And by the way, I don't know if we just didn't tell you, but that dude that threw a whole bunch of knives at me and was going to kill that old lady was, like a super stealthy ninja rat.
Right.
Okay. I didn't know if we actually told you that.
I
or not.
imagine he could have also been a filthy wizard, though, that switched the bodies.
Oh, okay.
Because wizards do all sorts of stupid stuff like that.
That has been my experience, yes.
They'll run around being Skaven and switching bodies and
Well, no, I don't
wasting
think so.
their knives. They're crazy.
I mean, that would be the first experience with that I've had.
Well, you don't get a second one because they waste all their knives in you.
Oh, that
Duh.
does make a lot more sense.
Mina, it's like I'm talking to a wall here.
That is very true.
All right, I'll humor you, Lucky.
And we'll
We
go to
can go to see these other two people at the Temple of Ulrich, and you'll compensate me for my time. Then, once we are finally done with this wild goose chase, we'll go enlist Fimber using yet more of your money, and just go storm the underground area with the cultists.
I have a counteroffer.
Okay.
All of that. But
All of that.
if the Temple of Ulrich does, in fact, enlighten us even a little bit and give us more than we found out so far, which honestly seems like absolutely nothing up to this point, you'll say, good idea, Lucky, thanks. I'm glad we did that.
I'm not going to tell you to your face, but I'll mention sidelong to Mina that wasn't the worst idea. You can be in the room when I do it.
I was going to say, I think that's about as good as it's going to
Yep.
get.
No, I'll take
It's
that.
definitely-
I make that
It's
deal.
honestly more than I was willing to give, but
Uh-huh.
you got me there.
All right. Off to the Temple of Ulrich.
To the Temple of Ulrich.
Hmm?
I was just making stats for Fimber, but okay. Let's go to the Temple of Ulrich.
You don't already have stats for Fimber?
No,
Why?
because he's always forgotten,
Oh,
especially by me.
poor
I didn't
guy.
forget him.
Yeah.
He's on retainer. I summon him when needed.
Temple of Ulrich. You're looking
Like-
for
like
the
a pig.
lore house. And Brother Schlager.
There's some lore in this house. There's some...
So you learn the lore house is the Temple of Ulrich's private library, where works of interest are kept for the benefit of priests and generous donors. You can meet with Brother Schlager. You don't need to make tests for this one because you're asking for somebody directly by name. Shows you where the book was kept in a locked cabinet. Everybody can make a quick challenging perception test, as he says, as I came this morning or yesterday morning, and it was gone. We don't lock up at night. I mean, who's crazy enough to rob Ulrich's temple? But the Middle Mountains campaign, a history of the glorious assaults on Brass Keep in the war against Chaos with some assistance by Magnus of Nuln, was what was stolen. And you would all recognize the Magnus of Nuln is also known as Magnus the Pious.
Yeah. The guy that did nothing wrong.
Damn it, wrong Magnus.
Oh, is it really?
That's 40K.
Oh.
He's Magnus the Pious is the one that basically reunited the Empire during the Great War against Chaos. I want to say 300 years ago, when the Empire was like in the just on the brink of civil war, and I think it was the end of the time of three emperors, where nobody could agree who the emperor was, and Magnus was able to reunite people, and he was kind of seen as almost like the second coming of Sigmar. A huge deal.
Wow.
But yeah, he explains that that's the book that was taken.
And that's like, is that a rare copy?
Yes, of course. It was written by Magnus the Pious himself.
Like the actual is not okay. So it was an original.
Yes.
What can you tell us about this book? Like, what? Obviously, you've kind of given us the cliff notes, but
How did those checks go first?
0 positive.
Lots of negative.
1 success level.
Okay, so Lucky and Mina are, listening to this guy, but also checking around this area where the book was taken from. And you notice those same scratch marks around the lock.
And these scratch marks, they seem like animal scratch marks and not like someone just like missing with a pick.
Give me a challenging intuition.
I'm going to do the same thing I did last time with anatomy / engineering.
Seeing
and
another
I got
example of it, I'll let you
5
make another.
success levels.
Oh, wow.
3 positive.
Nope.
Yeah, to Lucky and Webbie, it looks like just the tool here was used with intuition. You feel like maybe he was doing it in the dark, so he couldn't see the lock very well, so it kept missing until they got into the lock to pick it. Is potential.
Can Skaven see in the dark?
In your experience, yes.
Yeah, they're always in the sewer without lights and stuff, so probably.
So maybe this was the cultist or one of his coterie.
Or
someone purple-handish, not
Well-
a Skaven itself.
And specifically thinking about the subject material of this is certainly a more chaos-based theft than rat-based play theft, because we've been pretty much just running into only Skaven stuff until this.
Not quite enough yet. Keep looking.
Oh, I wasn't going for that, but I was
get
definitely building
confident
towards
at
it.
this rate.
Yeah.
I wasn't listening. I was thinking of something else.
But so how many is this a very obviously known that this original was here?
No, it's something. It's our temple's private library. It's only for those of us in the temple.
Has anything like transpired before where this was attempted at being taken, or has there been anyone interested in this, or anyone from outside your coven that would have been interested in this?
Not that I know of. The military maneuvers of the Great War are well known and well documented in many places. The fact that this one is by the hand of Magnus himself, of course, makes it valuable, but not many know of it, and it's actually written pretty dryly.
He didn't have any particular flourish to the writing that would set it apart from those other examples of the military facts.
It's a pretty straightforward retelling of the campaign itself. He calls it a history of the glorious assaults on Brass Keep in the war against chaos, but basically it's almost like his field notes put into book form.
Haven't we heard about the Brass Keep before?
We did. There was something happening there recently, wasn't there?
GM, remind us how to remember.
Give me a difficult intuition test. -10.
Wasn't there something about there being sightings of chaos stuff there again, and there hadn't been in a long time?
1 success level.
What was the check?
Difficult intuition, -10.
Another positive 0.
-1.
All right, so Mina and Lucky remember a couple things about the Brass Keep. You did hear mention rumors of their like increased activity there.
Yeah.
You know, there are like these weird chaos warriors that have been there for the last 300 years, somehow are still there. You'd also remember, Mina that also remembers that the thing that was stolen from the Templars' arms when you were staying there and the Skaven attacked in the middle of the night, they stole a map.
Right, the map that was on
that
the wall.
featured the Brass Keep.
Right.
And you know the Brass Keep is situated in the Middle Mountains.
Okay.
So maybe they're trying to get rid of any information that would enable Middenheim to mount a defense specifically to the Brass Keep.
Yeah, I have an overwhelming feeling we're going to end up there.
Should we just like cut to the chase and go there?
Probably.
How many hundreds of pages are we cutting out by doing that, GM?
You would know that's like at least a week's travel over land and then through treacherous mountain climates.
I'm hearing
and
2
whatnot.
endeavors worth of travel.
Can we take the coach?
I could probably make some tentacle grappling hooks during that time.
Okay, so what we've gotten, honestly, is we've gotten a lot of military information about defense, potentially firsthand knowledge of other cloisters of Skaven in Nuln or under it, and people that have lived under them or in their servitude. A play. And now a more direct link to chaos with the Brass Keep stuff.
I'm still interested to see how the astrological calculations and the ballistics factor in. Is there a position of Morslav being close that will enable them to unleash some sort of siege weapons that normally don't work? I, for one, would love to work on such a weapon.
Am I misremembering? Did we, in the Barren Hills, wasn't there something about like literally shooting the moon? Or am I just thinking of a really old Dragon Ball Z joke that we made?
With this group, who knows?
Yo, and wasn't there one of the things? Hang on. One of our thingamajiggies. Yeah, thief tried to steal books about black powder weaponry.
Yeah.
Right.
One of our original thing. Yeah. That was one of our original quests from Schuster.
Okay. GM, what
Yes.
kind of checks do I have to make to leverage my knowledge of ranged black powder and engineering stuff in order to figure out how the moon could play in?
Right, like, are they trying to shoot the moon?
What do you mean? Wait, I don't totally understand Webbie's question.
I want to leverage all the things that we know about, like, is shooting the moon possible?
I mean, you would know that the moon is, insanely far away. Like
Yeah, until
sometimes.
Magic is a little jerk.
Like, it looks relatively close, but you know, being a learned man, you know that it's actually like hundreds of thousands of miles away. And to fire something that distance is just doesn't seem possible.
It seems right up the alley for a bunch of rat people, though.
Yeah, they're nice and stupid.
Yeah.
They're nice and stupid.
And what if that Jade group that we ran into, what if they used Jade just as a kind of a analog for Warpstone?
They are both green.
Mm.
Does that mean that there's some good purple stone lying around?
There might be.
And is it radioactive? Follow-up question.
Probably.
Okay. We don't know exactly how the moon plays in here. We do know that there's weaponry being assembled, possibly black powder from what we learned from the Dwarf Guild. And it may be in some way connected to the Brass Keep. Maybe that's where they're going to fire from. Maybe that's just their stronghold. I think at this point, we're going to need to... I think we're going to need to get a source that is more direct. We're going to have to find the thief of these things.
Yeah. Well, so if these have been happening over the last few days, they probably aren't done. What would be something that he would potentially be going for next?
You do have one more item on the list.
Which is?
Yeah, but you're just going to waste our time and give us some weird accent.
But that's fun for me.
And he's dying to do the accent.
You have Otmar Zufel's residence in Gelmund. Something about antique art.
It's a map.
Oh, before we head out there, I got to mention, Mina,
Yes.
wasn't the worst idea to come here.
Yes.
Well done.
And then I retch on the floor of the temple.
All right, so we can take the cart to this place in Gelmund. Again, you can ask around. You have the name, so people can point you in the right direction to Otmar Zufel. You learn that he is a prosperous and pretentious textile merchant, known for extensive and expensive art collection dealing with Middenheim's history.
Oh, that's kind of out of place here, right?
So if you knock on his door,
I bet it's a map or something.
You just kind of hear a voice from within says, "Yes, come in."
I mean, we enter.
And you see an older gentleman standing with his hands like clasped behind his back, and he's just staring at a big empty space on his wall that clearly had some kind of painting or something there.
Hi, my name is Dr. Jerry Crumpet. We're from The Watch, and I'm assuming that vacancy is the thing that we're investigating is stolen.
Oh, it's about time you are here. I have connections at court, you know.
Me too.
Cool.
Yes, Mandred Rampant Upon the Howling Hills by Gerlach Wendler, the contemporary of the Emperor. A magnificent work. The detailing on the rat beastman Mandred was slaying is so good, they almost seem real. The other evening, I found a cat wandering the house as if he owned it. No, not mine. I hate the things. Servants must have left the door open, and I bet that's how far the thief got in. When I came down the next morning, it was gone.
I'm sorry, there was a cat that came in? How was this germane?
Yes. The servants must have left the door open and let a cat in. I don't have a cat.
Do they have a history of maybe leaving things unlocked in a jar?
Probably.
Probably. You don't know?
It's not my job to know.
Oh, it's valid.
It's your servant's job. But no, I just thought the cat was strange because I don't have a cat.
That's
What?
quite strange.
Yeah, do you have a servant we could talk to? Someone, approachable and useful?
God, you could bother them if you wish.
Thanks. Bye.
Oh, thank goodness.
So, what did this really look like again?
It was a painting called Mandred Rampant Upon the Howling Hills. And it was of Mandred, the rat slayer, slaying rat beastman.
Is that Mandred with an M?
Yes. The one
And
that
an A?
the one, that has the helm that's missing. That same
Oh, the very
Mandred.
same.
Yeah. It was a painting of that guy
Okay.
that now the helmet is missing of.
Okay. Cool. And then there was a random cat in the house.
If you speak with any of the servants, they're all like, no, nobody left the door open. Nobody saw this cat. Nobody has any idea what he's talking about. Like, yes, the painting's gone. It's crazy, but...
It's a huge painting to just walk out the door. Honestly, could that painting have fit through the door?
Yeah.
I rolled
Would
up.
be difficult, but no, the whole frame is gone.
Yeah.
The entire thing.
Can we make some perception checks to see if there's any markings or anything around? What they may have used to get it off the wall?
Sure.
Unless it was
Challenging.
hung. Wow, a 5. Positive.
You find some cat hair.
Awesome. I put that in my pocket.
Wait,
Anytime
so
I
there
get
was
a
a
good
cat
roll,
here.
it's like, oh, you dust bunny? Gotcha, bud. Astounding success. Here you go. Here's some dirt.
No, it's black cat hair.
Oh, yeah, no, I know. That's why I'm keeping it, because thanks.
There was a cat here.
Actually, that is valuable. That's right. That means there was a cat here. Was the cat that you saw a black cat?
Yes, of course.
Okay, well, looks like you were correct, because look at all this black cat hair.
Well, naturally, I'm correct. I saw a black cat.
I just figured you'd want to prove it to your servants.
You need to prove myself to them.
Okay, if that's how you feel.
Is there other valuables around here that you would really like not to have stolen?
I would like none of my things to be stolen. I would
Right,
like you
right,
to
but
do
if
your
you were to
jobs as the watch and
prioritize-
find my painting.
Right, if you were to prioritize particular valuables that were small, concealable, and easily sellable.
Yes,
What would
posh,
you-
posh. Is there anything else I can do to help you here?
Yeah, can you tell us
I
a
had
little
to shoot
bit
my shot.
more about maybe some other interested parties in this painting?
No, I've had this painting for 20 years. There's no interested parties.
Okay.
At auction.
And this particular facility, is this open to the public to come and view?
My home? No.
Okay, great. This is the part I was curious about. And then I'll describe
The
that.
list said residence.
I don't read.
Duh. What am I saying?
Listen, if the note wasn't on an audiobook, I don't know what it says. But, and I'll describe that same guy that we've described to everyone, and only the librarian who's definitely not single saw.
I don't have any servants that look like this. No.
Okay, great. Cool. Have you seen not servants around that may have looked like that?
Again, this is my home. No.
Yeah, he doesn't. He clearly interacts with no one except for Dennis's. A man after my own heart.
What was your favorite part of that piece?
I told you the detailing on the rat beastmen, their furs, exquisite. The tiny brushstrokes that were used by Gerlach Vendler is just impeccable.
Can you tell us any more about Ganlar Vandler?
The magnificent painter.
Did he do any other works? Of
Oh,
note?
I'm sure.
Of note?
Not that I'm aware of.
And has anyone else been able to encapsulate this particular or anything similar to this event?
Nobody could touch this work.
How do you feel about unions?
I believe we're done here.
Is your wife upset that this painting's gone?
Yes, of course. Just as much as I am.
Oh, nuts. All right, cool, man. Well, thanks for your time, and we'll definitely be back with that painting as soon as we possibly can. You're the first stop out of all the stuff that's ever been stolen to return.
As
Yeah,
it should
I
be.
definitely don't prefer to. I definitely don't prefer to talking to that nose pit guy over you. That's for sure.
He was my favorite.
Oh, the no.
Oh, wow.
Honestly, he was the best one about all these schmucks.
I'm thinking it's time to enlist the help of Thimber and possibly his whole extended family and raid the cult labyrinth that we skedaddled from the other day.
Yep.
That's my suggestion.
Well, one last thing before we do that. Let's go back to the palace and describe the people we talked to. So if there's an opportunity for, exclamation point to be over someone's head and they're like, oh, by the way, we found this thing while you were all wasting time dicking around. And then we'll have that.
Oh, also, we could definitely provide another opportunity to get jumped.
Oh, that's true. Well, no, probably not in the coach. That's actually one of the best parts of it.
Did you ask the coachman's name?
Yes, I did. It's Darnell. Crumb bottom.
Yeah, it doesn't sound
My
true.
God.
Sounds very expendable.
So as you think about all these things you've investigated, you've gone to the 5, you've looked into the 5 different things here.
Mhm.
I have a
Got
feeling
one success level on my intuition check.
I was going to make it hard, -20.
Oh, damn. Jumped the gun a little.
I have a feeling the players are not going to pick on this. I'll see if the characters can instead.
It's up to you, Danny. I rolled a 98. Just look at him in the eye and lie. No, don't make that face.
That's a not good roll face. How'd you do?
I rolled an 8.
Liar! You're such a liar.
The number that I rolled contains an 8.
I can't read those dice from here.
See?
She can, yeah. You're just going to take her word for it.
I have way better vision than you.
I would just like to remind you there are ways that you can improve these tests. You have fortune, and you could always consult the dark gods.
Consulting the dark gods, what's that?
31.
Does that pass on a hard test?
A hard what?
Intuition.
Intuition, yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah.
-20?
Yes. I swear to you.
What's your intuition?
51.
It just passes with it exactly.
Yes.
All right, I asked her like 4 times. I don't think you would lie to me that many times in a row.
No, and
I don't think she would lie to you at all.
So
I rolled an 84 the first time.
that's how bad it was.
Yeah.
So I like that Mina passed this because you feel like picking locks,
Mm-hmm.
rolling dice,
Mm-hmm.
laughter in the library, cat.
Ronald himself did it.
This sounds like
Little Carl.
things you've experienced way back. You think of Franz Bowman. And it reminds you of, makes you think of parts of the cult of Ronald.
What the heck?
Yeah, obviously he's well in hand.
I don't know this Franz kid.
He was a really nice guy.
He was a delight.
Mina really liked Franz.
Kid.
And it makes sense that, like, a Ronaldan would make an excellent thief.
Yes.
Do you have lore theology?
No, I don't.
Oh, I thought you did.
Lore torture can become lore theology if she finds a
Lore
theologian.
witches, lore law, lore local.
Yeah, she can do any of that.
You have advances in lore local?
No.
Oh.
Sorry.
Then why'd you list
If
it?
she finds
Because
a local,
it's a
lore
career
torture
skill.
becomes lore local.
You want me to take one advance in it? I'll do it real quick. I have the experience.
Oh.
But legitimately, all this is in fact pointing to Ronald and that assistant director that was super into me also mentioned Ronald. And we know that everyone that believes in Ronald is a great person. So I think the cult of Ronald has this well in hand, and we should probably just go to the brass keep.
That took a turn I was not expecting.
What do you mean? This mystery's obviously solved. Ronald's got it in hand. So we can go do something else.
Someone's got to give me updates on this cult of Ronald.
Oh, they're awesome. So,
Lucky threw 10 gold in the sewer for them
Yeah, he did.
yeah, I tithed to him.
when we were
What a
poor.
nice guy.
Like super hella poor.
You weren't poor. You had 200 gold.
But still.
We're still rich from that, even though I tithed. Obviously, Ronald has delighted
It
in us.
was still,
I'm pretty sure that's all been spent by now. But
it was still, at the time, it was still like you threw 10 gold just into shit water.
Yeah.
Just boop.
and he learned a valuable lesson from that. You tithe at a chapel or
Yes.
temple, not the sewer.
I don't know. It seems to have been working out. But so Ronald is a dope god, my personal god, my dad's personal god, and Franz Bowman's personal god. And he's all about, helping poor people and tricking people and having good jokes and pulling fingers or whatever.
I feel like Webbie would actually really like Ronald. He's like the trickster god who traditionally doesn't have like temples or anything like that. It's usually kept on the down low. Most people don't trust followers of Renauld for these kinds of reasons. They make excellent thieves. I'll let you all roll a difficult lore Reichland, as long as you have a point in it, which I'm pretty sure you all do at this point.
I have 5.
Is what?
Minus 10.
0 positive.
I'm not from Reichland, bro.
3.
Oh, what do you have then?
2.
I don't have that. I never took lore anything for that.
Do a difficult lore local then.
2 positive.
Becomes Lord Reichland if she finds a Reichlander.
I forgot.
Stop trying to make me take a test of something that I don't have,
I
Dan.
forgot. All right.
This is entrapment.
What were the results?
Positive 2.
Okay.
Positive 0.
So you know that like priests of gods can often invoke miracles if they're like blessed by that god. You've even heard of thief priests of Renauld that can invoke miracles that aren't magic, but can have magic-like effects. And see if we can figure anything with that next time in 270.
No, I figured it out, Dan. We
What
don't
did
got to
you figure
figure out
out?
nothing. We're about to meet our new best friends. There's another group out there that's all Renauld priests, and we're going to solve this mystery together. And it's going to be awesome, and we're going to make best friends.
It's going to be like the opposite of us, but like Renauld.
Yeah.
Like opposite dimension.
Well, yeah, so for me, that
like
would be
alternate
weird, but
dimension.
it'd be just a straight lace.
The opposite of lucky is not Ronaldan at all. Captain America over here.
Yeah, some fucking Boy Scout.
It's Captain America, Samwise Gamgee, and Charlie Brown.
Ugh. I'm really excited to meet our new best friend.